Hello all you lovely ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in endless space, where I continue to attempt to dominate the galaxy as the peace-loving Amoeba, which definitely means we will not get into a genocidal war against somebody. Totally. I'm being sincere. Can you hear the sincerity? Anyway, let's get back to it, shall we? Meant to advance that turn before, I should have done that, but whatever. So, fun times abound. Our glorious empire, we finish more improvements, get more improvements. We've got all the dust. Well, I'm lying, we don't have all the dust. We're actually losing dust now, but that's beside the point. I mean, look at how much trade we're doing. Isn't that awesome, guys? Look, we have a military now. It's only 3 ships. We have a military. Yay. Finally got around to seeing the new Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode. I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to spoil anything, because I like you guys too much to try and spoil you on anything, you know? But it was certainly interesting, answered some questions, laid some nice teasers for the future. Oh, and somebody has a deal for us. They want us to give us they want us to give them Hyperion. And we're going to tell them no, because we are peace always, but we don't give in to blackmail. They want our stuff, they're going to have to come and take us from it or offer us something in return. We will accept no less. And I believe the diplomatic victory you get when you're allied with all the remaining powers in the game. Oh, and we have adaptive colonies. That means that all those orange-based flaws... Well, we're going to focus on getting some more text, but all those orange-based flaws that we saw on our worlds, we can fix those now to make the planet better. That, as you may imagine, is extremely useful because it gets rid of the negative aspects while keeping the positive ones. So more building, more colonization, more planets. Soon we will have a fleet ready. We have to kick up taxes now or else we will have no money. For which I must apologize to my poor civilians, but they're going to have to live with it. I'd prefer not have taxes at all, you know, but can't run a government without taxes. Alright, new planetary specialization. And we're going to go for dust. We also have the ability to survey moons. Now, if our planet happens to have a moon, as you can tell by the presence of a moon there, with that, it means that we can, sometimes moons will have ancient relics on them, which is very, very useful when moving forwards and things. We're going to go science specialization there. It can give you slight bonuses that can be very useful when going forward with developing your planet further. On we go again. It is really raining outside. Not like torrential downpour, but it is definitely raining, and it is slightly worrying. And the Staterus, do they have any moons? They do not have any moons we can colonize. So we're going to go and we're going to build some more ships. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The best way to keep them from attacking us is to have a strong military. So we will have a strong military to make sure they never attack us. We might be able to buy out something here. Like, there. It's not much, but every little bit helps. If we've got a strong enough military, they will not attack us. We can ensure peace in our time. I say that. Watch as I say that, and watch as somebody declare war on me right now. Okay, good. Nobody's declared war on me yet. I do have extreme metallurgy, which gives me access to hexaferrum, which is another in line of all the stuff we've used before, like Hyperium and that sort of thing, antimatter, you know. It also gives us the ability to put more stuff on our ships in terms of tonnage, which is useful. And we have deposits of that, so we can exploit it. Ycel has also finished with their last colonization. We'll devote that to more dust. And Stadros has begun the production of ships, which will give us an extra fleet to our credits and to use. Throw some more things in the production queue. I'm just going through to check and see if there's anything that should be added, etc. Don't mind me. There we go. I really shouldn't try and negotiate with people, shouldn't I? I mean, I set up all those trades, all that trade and stuff. It would make sense. Regulus has finished, so we're going to devote them to their industry to science. That means our research will be faster, so you can keep up and ahead in the tech game. Let's check out the diplomacy screen, shall we? Nobody's at war. People have made peace. Everything's good in the galaxy, and as you can see, they like us. They don't really care. They like us, but their opinion is declining. We could get them to give us, say, sustainability or unstable isotope manipulation. We could get them to give us a technology in exchange for open borders. This may be a smart idea. Alright, so specialized isotopes would give us siege kinetics. Unstable isotope manipulation will give us ion torpedoes and shafts, so that would give us missile tech. And containment fields, we can't get that. Or we could get sustainability, which let us colonize desert planets. That may be worth purchasing. I mean, that way we don't have to research it ourselves. So now we can colonize desert planets. And where's that tree? I don't know. Whatever. We got the tech. That's good. Let's see if we can do the same with somebody else here. Who do I not have open borders with? Yes, you. I can get autonomous construction, basic G2A systems, isotope fabrication, non-baryonic particles. Am I going to research any of these? I will. Well, I'm 1 turn from finishing baryonic particles, so that's not worth it. Oh, I got the specialized isotopes, didn't I? Dang it! I meant to get sustainability. I didn't. Silly me. Anyway, open borders. That's not worth it. That's worth it. That's possibly worth it. That's not... This is not worth it. There we go. Autonomous construction. Which means... more fleet capacity for our ships. Yes, yes, even more. So now we can put 10 ships in a fleet. 9, 10. 9, 10. More ships we have in a fleet, more power we have. I like this. So this is good. We got some technology. For something innocuous like open borders. And as you can see, we finished 2 technologies at once. Sustainability, which I wanted to get. So now I can colonize desert worlds. And non-baryonic particles, which I was going to get anyway. This means we now have access to proto-orchids, if we had any, transvine, which we have, meta-entactogen, and Eden incense. Now that we have some money, let's... Well, we shall colonize when we are able to colonize. Alright then. So I'd say we're in a good position. We're in a pretty good position so far. We've got some ships, got some fleets. They can't... Nobody's attacked us yet. We can see what's on this moon. Before we build up the defenses in our solar system so they can't attack us. I mean, the more defenses we have there, the better able we are to defend ourselves. This is obviously a good thing. Because if we can defend ourselves, then we can be peace. We are armed neutrality. Though there is an achievement in the game for going through without building any offensive ships, like no ships with weapons on them. Finished about their technology. And they may go through and try that at some point. I'm not sure. We will have to wait and see what happens when it comes down to it. As you can see, we are running out of colonized space. Spaces to colonize, which means we may have to expect war imminently, because people will start fighting each other over territory. There was nothing on that moon after all. Oh well. Can't always get lucky like that. But, generally we'll start to see people fighting over territory, over lands. We'll have to be on the watch because people will most likely attack us too. If they think we're weak and look like an easy target. In terms of trade, we're now getting 40 science, 54 dust. We've got a lot of research per turn. We've got 6 units of Hyperion. Research is coming along. Alright, I was going to build up. I was going to save up dust so I could buy that other hero, because the longer I have them, the more leveled up they'll get. Which is certainly useful in the grand scheme. Well, fortunately this affected everybody, but somebody desecrated a temple, people are angry, and trade bonuses have dropped. Well, that certainly cannot be helped. So we will just have to live with it. We can do 2 moon surveys here, but as you notice, there are some planets here we cannot fix right away. Like, the planets with Kessler syndrome we cannot fix because we need another tech, that more advanced tech. Until we get it, we're going to have to satisfy ourselves with what we have. Now we've got our new fleet, and I'm going to change our hero to that fleet so we can better benefit from the defenses that he has available to him and the firepower. Let's see, has war going to start yet? Anybody going to war? No, nobody's going to war. I don't mind too much, just gotta check, you know? And nothing major has happened. So on we go. We're probably getting less dust income because of the trade thing. Yeah, see, we're losing dust now. Nothing on that moon. Maybe there'll be something on the other one. Who knows? People running around in our territory, not that I mind too much. Everybody likes us. So once we get to the attempt to build alliances, we can try and do that. Who knows, maybe we could bring this game to a fast and quick conclusion in part 3. That'd be nice. Now we gotta get the ability to offer alliances first. Focus plasmas for our ships. Yisel has finished. And then, right, we need to colonize 1, 2, 3, 4 planets. Can we do that with the ships from 1, 2, 3? We can build 4 ships. That should get all the major ones. Yes, yes, I know people are angry with me. Deal with it. In spite of all that, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself. And, there's not much else you can do on a lazy, rainy day besides play video games, play the games, have fun. Oh, somebody has a deal for us. Hexaferrum for titanium 70. Let's check the screen here. I have 70. Well, I have 4 titanium 70, so if I gave it up, I'd lose that bonus for having it in abundance. But I only have 1 hexaferrum. So, as much as I like you guys, I'm going to have to say no, because it's a cost balance thing. You gotta figure out what's more important. Maybe I'm making a mistake by giving up on that hexaferrum, but I don't know. There's no real way to know. You just gotta go with your gut. No, we're gonna given those recent upgrades, we're gonna buff that up. Make the Mark II version. Even if there's only like 1 ship that's gonna benefit from it. But hey, every bit. And it's gonna better be able to shoot things thanks to the improved lasers. That's always good, right? And, yeah, I examined that already. 1, 2, 3. We're already handling the dust issue, so I guess they've got to build that stuff. On the other hand, we have finished our other fleet, so we're going to go send them to a spot from which they can better defend us. In case we are attacked by somebody. I'm not sure who it would be. Probably the Sheridan. Armed neutrality. This is still my plan, and it will work. I have every intention of making this plan work. See, everybody likes us. Everybody's happy. Now, where was the power we could offer alliances? Right. Interspecies HR. So we're going to go for that soon enough once we finish this current queue. And that'll allow us to, you know, once we have it, we can try and win things. Yeah, words. Words are hard. Our defensive fleet is in position, so now they cannot attack us. Well, they can attack us, but we will be able to fight them off, hopefully. I'd like to be able to fight them off anyway. Hero leveled up. We'll give him attack. Her? I don't know. Finished rudimentary telepathics, so that's extra accuracy, extra sight for scouting, and a planetary exploitation upgrade. Where's that colony ship? Ah, yes. Go to Bellatrix. Which sounds like a Harry Potter character. It might actually be a Harry Potter character, and I just can't remember. I would not be surprised if it was. I'm fairly certain it is, actually. Maybe that's a joke. I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of familiar things in here. There are a lot of weird names. It's hard to tell what was intentional, what's an intentional reference, and what isn't. Those guys at Amplitude are funny people. Now then, desert planet, desert planet. Cancel. Somebody declared war on me. See? The Sheridan declared war on me because they're running out of space for their population. What did we expect, folks? 9. Let's go with this one. Now then, it's time to fight the good fight. Sad that I couldn't hire that new hero. But as long as no one attacks us, no one else attacks us while we're busy dealing with this, we should be fine. We have to fast track planetary invasion research, though. Oh ho ho! They already have planetary invasion research, though. That's concerning. However, we got lucky because we caught them with their pizza. They have no defenses. So basically, we can shoot them up, and there's nothing they can do to stop us. Now then, I'm going to show off the battles, the manual battles, the cool battle screen in Endless Space. Now it is a bit repetitive because they basically do the same thing over and over and over. There is no alteration in like the layout besides who is where in each position. But I can't fault them for that. I mean, that takes a lot of work and stuff. Certainly, I do enjoy watching it. The graphics are good. I'm going to turn off cinematic mode. So you can see here, we got the Sheridan ships. They're cruising along. Here are our ships. Glorious. Our glorious, glorious ships. Now we're going to shoot them. Lots. As you can see, there are 3 phases: long range, medium range, and melee. You use a special card for that, and that's the sort of strategy you're using. It's based on rock, paper, scissors, so we're using an adaptive strategy, which increases my damage, but decreases my defense. Fortunately, they have no defenses. This is also especially effective against engineering, so you're trying to predict what they'll use, and use a card that will benefit you at the same time. And they are losing ships. And like this, we can make sure they don't invade our territory. All their ships have been destroyed. Boom. There we go. And for some reason they only decided to play a card at the end. I'm not sure what's up with that. But they played the defensive, they played barrier, which is effective against mines, so they would have gotten an extra bonus had they won. But they didn't, and we've managed to secure our territory, at least for the moment. Is anyone else at war, or is it just me? Ah, yes. One of our other solar neighbors is at war too. Now, sadly, we can't make peace for 10 turns. Because, I guess diplomats or something. But that's just how it goes. Anyway, we are going to beeline for invasion technology. Then we'll probably go for isotope fabrication and basic G2A systems for better invasion abilities. We have begun the war. The war we all knew was coming. We'll force the Sheridan back with our allies, with our future allies, the Sowers. We shall take their land and... Actually, no. Forget that. We're going to force peace. We're going to force friendship. We're going to give them friendship forcibly. We're doing some Nanaha here. You want peace? Well, we will give you peace. They want to give us Hyperion. Well, they want us to give them Hyperion, which is just the access to the resource, in exchange for quantum communications. That could be useful. That will give, unlike C3 systems and collaboration networks. That's this one, right here. So that could be useful, but it is giving up my advantage in Hyperion, which would be useful in the war. So I'm going to refuse at this point. Oh shoot, should have bought that hero. Dang it! Guys, why didn't you remind me? Oh right, because you're not actually here. You're just watching this. Well, at least I noticed my mistake, right? So that is the first thing we're going to do. We're going to go out, we're going to hire this hero. We're going to assign him to our other combat fleet. There we go. Now we make sure that can't happen again. And Yusel is going to go to Varen. A weird route, but I'm not going to question it. Alright, Regulus. Build more ships. We must increase the fleet. As they would say in the Sword of the Stars. We must increase the fleet. Now then, is there anything we should worry about here? Nope. There's a seal destroyer. They're using beam weapons. That's a problem, because, as you'll notice, I have no shields. So we're going to have to, if this is confirmed as a future thing, we're going to have to make sure to check that. For now, though, we're going to set long range to sabotage, because that'll ruin their accuracy. Then at melee range, we're going to go with barrier. And we'll do the same thing again. And that's all we really need to do. We could choose a targeting method, but they only have one way. So this should be over relatively quickly. Hopefully. I certainly enjoyed being over quickly, you know? I'm going to let things play out in cinematic mode this time, since this should be a relatively short fight, with them only having one ship. One would assume, anyway. That's our ship surviving. I do like the music. I'll admit that. The music is pretty good. Again, they don't use a card. What is up with these guys? I mean, not that I mind. I like winning, but I just find it odd that they aren't, like, trying to defend themselves in any way. Look at them come. Well, I mean, they don't even try to retreat. And there we go. Victory for us. And some experience for our hero. Well, that's the kind of things that happen, you know? Our hero has leveled up, which is good. So we'll give him Team Spirit, which will increase the damage percentage and the defense percentage per ship class in the fleet. Anyway, at that point I think we can call it a day. We've wrap it up for now. We've begun our war against the Sheridan. We've begun pushing into their territory. And we have yet to see any major failures. We just need to research planetary invasion technology. So like, subscribe if you enjoyed this. You want to see more of my bumbling playthroughs and attempts to be successful at galactic domination. I will see you in the next part.